Okay, we're going to do math workbook, page 657, 658. So you're going to start with the fluency practice activity. Okay, let's look at the directions. Shade a path from start to finish. Follow the sums and differences where the digit in the hundreds place is greater than the digit in the tens place. You can only go up, down, right, or left, so you cannot go diagonally. So what does this mean? Okay, you have hundreds, tens, and ones. So if we want the hundreds to be greater than the tens, our answer needs to be like 520, whatever, 9. But the number in the hundreds place is greater than the number in the tens place. If our answer was 125, the number in the hundreds place would not be greater than the number in the tens place, so that's not the answers we're looking for, okay? So you would start out here. 2 minus 4 you cannot do. 12 minus 4 is 8. 1 minus 1 is 0. And 8 minus 5 is 3. Okay, so our number in the hundreds place is greater than our number in the tens place. Perfect. Okay, so let's look over. We can either go down or to the right here. We can't go diagonally. So let's take a look at this one. Okay, 4 minus 8 I cannot do. 14 minus 8 is 6. 0 minus 2 I cannot do. Okay, 10 minus 2 is 8. And 7 minus 1 is 6. So is my number in the hundreds place greater than the tens? No. See, the tens is greater than the hundreds, so that's not it. So we can't go diagonally, so let's look here. All right, 6 minus 3 I cannot do. 13 minus 6 is 7. 4 minus 3 is 1. And 7 minus 5 is 2. My number in the hundreds place is greater than my number in my tens. We're good to go. So now we can go to the side or down, okay? So let's check to the side. 8 plus 9 is 17. 7, 8, 9, and 7. My number in the hundreds place is not greater than my number in the tens place. Not it. Let's try down. Okay, you get it? So then you try this one, and then you would try either that one or that one, and then either that one or that one. Okay, and then once you get over here, you can go up, or you can down, or across. Okay, sorry, if you were here, you could go back up because you hadn't tried that one. You can go up, down, to the right, or to the left, but that's it. But you cannot move diagonally. And then you just want, you're gonna shade them in, right? But just do it lightly so I can so see your answers. Okay? Let's take a look at the back. Okay, choose each unit fraction. A unit fraction means 1 up at the top because you're talking about one piece of the pie, okay? So the unit fractions should have a 1 in the numerator, okay? These are not unit fractions. This is 3 of the 8s. We want 1/6, 1/8, 1/4, okay? Circle each fraction where 6 is the denominator. Denominator down, okay? So you're going to circle the fractions that have a 6 in the denominator. 4 is in the numerator. Numerator is the top number because you know denominator is down, so therefore numerator must be the top number. Circle the lengths that could measure to the nearest 1/2 inch. Okay, 1/2 inch means you have a 2 as a denominator, but it could also be the whole numbers because how many halves is 6, right? 12 halves, right? 12 divided by 2 is 6. If this was on a number line, right? Think if this was on a number line like this, right? If it was 6 and you had to put the 2 underneath, you would have 12 halves to make the 6. This you would have 8 halves because 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the whole numbers are also considered halves, but not the fourths. If it has a 4 in the denominator, it can't be considered a half, okay? So this one would just be 2 1/2, but also 4 and 6, okay? Which ones could be considered the fourths? Okay, well, first of all, the whole numbers absolutely can because you have 4 fourths in each whole number. So this would be like 24 fourths. And this one would be 44 fourths, right? 44 divided by 4 is 11. And then the ones that have a 4 in the denominator would be the fourths. Oh, it's all of them. Well, that's easy. All right, always, sometimes, or never. A numerator isn't in the fraction is greater than the denominator. That is sometimes. Okay, look at right here. This numerator is bigger. This one is not. Okay, so this is going to be sometimes. A fraction always has a numerator and a denominator. Always. You have a fraction line, there's a number up here and a number down there. Oh, it looks like a division sign. Oh, it is division. Right. Okay, a line plot shows measurements of a length. It can, but it could also be how many cars are red, how many cars are blue, right? So this would be a sometimes. A line plot doesn't always have to have lengths of measurement. It could have anything. And number 9, use at least 2 terms from the word list to explain how to find a unit fraction of that shown below. Okay, so here's our word list up here. So we could use the word unit fraction. Okay, we could use unit fraction. I could use denominator, numerator. I don't know that I'm going to be able to use line plot with this one, but I could say a unit fraction is 1 part of a whole. Okay. And I could say, and what's the most important part of a unit fraction? Okay. This would be, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The denominator is going to be how many parts you have. But a unit fraction, because a unit fraction is only 1, will always have 1 as the numerator. Okay? So I could say the numerator of a unit fraction is always 1. Okay? Excellent work today. That is it. Have a good day.